XRP has been priced above $100,000 on every single market for most of the last 24 hours. This covers a lot of different exchanges such as Huobi, FTX, KuCoin, Bitstamp, Bitfinex, Kraken, and more. But why is that really the case? We now know for sure that $8 trillion will be entering the XRP ledger as soon as the US government gives a green note for payment. Institutions like BlackRock, JP Morgan, Grayscale, Goldman Sachs, and many more are part of this. We also have official confirmation that Ripple has sent the $250 million settlement fine in XRP to the US Securities and Exchange Commission. This ends their case completely, and the SEC has set a closed meeting for November 21st to talk about the settlement. XRP is on a huge upward trend, with BlackRock predicting that it will reach $9 trillion in 5 days. This is just one of many positive events that are going to happen in the next couple of days, which could push the price of XRP into the thousands of dollars. In today's video, we'll talk about how to get $2,742.24 per XRP through a partnership with the Ripple Federal Reserve as that starts to fold right in front of our eyes. Recently, Congress started talking about how they might use XRP as part of their payment system. This would keep the price much higher than $2,700, maybe even $3,000 or $4,000. Before we watch all of this movie, though, we need to take a quick look at XRP, which is now worth $1.10, which is 3.78% less than it was yesterday. We are also letting you know that we are giving away a lot of stuff. Anyone who leaves a message has the chance to win up to $5,000 XRP. Once more, all you have to do is write XRP in the comments, subscribe, and then send me a direct message on Instagram. So, let's start the video right away. 95% of our customers are from outside the US, but I think we'll be able to reach the US market soon because I think these technologies will be here to stay. It costs less, works faster, is more stable, and can be checked more easily for a transaction dynamic. It looks like a lot of good. Things are going to happen, and I think they will all work out for the benefit of US people. Worldwide, we do business all over the world. There are about 220 people here right now, all over the world, and that number is growing quickly. You make a good point. In the late summer, you say this connects regular money and cryptocurrency. Explain how that will work, why it's important, and how Ripple has grown. How will your business grow over the next 3 years? To begin with that last part. More than 95% of Ripple's customers are financial firms outside of the US of A. We sell ways to pay and store money that use blockchain and cryptocurrency. No changes will be made to our plans to grow, even though the US market has been slow to adopt, in part because of rules and regulations. We've had a lot of success in markets outside of the US. And even more, you'll be the foundation for all of that. That is what we want to do. We think that chance is very big. We believe that will be good for Ripple. We use the cryptocurrency XRP, and we think it will do very well. I'm very, very hopeful about that. The US needs to figure it out, that's all. What about the stable coin? Oh, the steady change. How can we connect this new world with the old way of doing things? That's what Ripple has always been about. Ripple has always been that link. We began in payments and now sell to banks. A stable coin, I think the need for them has grown beyond what people thought. These things are worth $150 billion right now. Some people think it will be more than 2 or 3 trillion in a few years. One of the players in that space, called Tether, is not based in the US. To be honest, the US is kind of going after that because they want to control this. There was a new bill presented in the Senate yesterday to make stablecoin laws. I think this is a good sign that we might finally be moving forward in this area. That market will grow a lot, though. A player living in the US who puts compliance first has a big part to play, in my opinion. You should tell this story. Brad, thanks for being here. It's great to see you. Good. Now we have someone from the private sector. His name is Brad Garlinghouse, and he is the CEO of the financial technology company Ripple. For starters, I'll thank Charles, Thomas, and Christine as well. The chance to be included is an honor. As I said, I think they saved me for last so I could talk about how this works in the private sector. When I start, I also say a few words about what Ripple is and what it is not. Ripple is a very small business. Our main office is in California, about 300 to 400. People work for us all over the world. We're trying to figure something out. We're selling technologies to banks and other financial companies that will help them make it easier to send money across borders. It's been made clear that Ripple Labs and XRP will really help all the world's wealth move around. One of the biggest in the world. You need to understand that $2,742.24 per XRP is not a lot of money. It makes a lot of sense when you look at it from a big picture point of view. Now, it's all about the XRP ledger, which will soon make $50 trillion possible. Take a look at this. About $35 trillion in us. Debt needs to be paid off, and XRP would have to at least help with that. This is, of course, about the XRP ledger. That would make the price of XRP more than $625.10. It's crazy that the XRP ledger is going to reach a market cap of $30 trillion in the next 12 months. The most valuable DeFi coin on the XFP ledger and Polygon has just added Amazon and Walmart. And it's the CTF token, which is about to go from being worth 70 cents to over $740.50 with a market cap of just $20 billion. The CTF token is already starting to go through a big pump. This is 88 cents right now, as you can see. We went back down and are now at $1.10. Retracement got better, so they did it again. It looks like it's getting ready for another big breakout. I just made some trend lines, as you can see. And what we can see is that both the highs and lows are getting higher. As you can see, 81 cents was the last low price. It's now 88 cents low, what we're seeing. Here is a breakout that will happen in 2 days. This could be a big breakout like what Jack the Riddler is talking about, where the volume will go through the roof, there will be a plush hog, and the pump will begin. $748 now. Guys, if you didn't get XRP, don't miss out on the other digital goods either. The best DeFi coin is the one that is on the XRP ledger in the DeFi space. It's just to make sure that all of the money on the XRP ledger can pull on chain. It already has deals with Amazon and Walmart, and the crazy thing is that they're still very new to the game. They haven't even done their pump yet. So if there is going to be a huge pump, which is what our study tells us, the price of the CTF token is going to go through the roof because $50 trillion are being handled here. Think about it this way too. There are only 120 million CTF tokens in circulation, which is a very small number. Besides that, they asked for a 10 million stock burn. It looks like you now have 110 million. Just divide $40 billion by 120 million and you get more than $1,400. It's crazy, but once more, split that number by 110 million. Because they're already using up 10 million supplies. You look like you're getting close to 6 now. This is the chance we're seeing during this bull run. In other words, every 1,000 could be turned into more than $1 million. But once more, this is not financial advice. I'm not giving business advice. I always look things up on my own. Guys, I want you to know that this is a great move in the game. You know, there are only about 5,000 people who own the CTIF coin. The net isn't on any big exchanges either. You can see that they're on MEX and LBANG, but that's about it. Then they're on the XRP ledger and the Polygon decentralized. But generally, this is a very freaking bullish sign. I'm sure these guys will go through the roof if they get listed on a big centralized exchange like Binance, Coinbase, or Crypto.com. And that's all because this is a DeFi ticket. It is 100% clear how useful it is. A lot of big institutions have teamed up with them, and they'll be helping that whole area. They work in the cashback field, which means that you get paid. There needs to be someone to go get the money back. And that's what the crypto trading fund does. They also made the first blockchain-based passable word framework, and they just released their full-fledged platform, which lets you accept their pre-vendors like Amazon and Walmart, send in receipts, and get cash back in the form of CTF coins. Additionally, they have announced a huge partnership with CryptCity, one of the biggest cryptocurrency marketplaces that lets you buy things with cryptocurrency. CryptoCity made it known that they are now accepting CTF as a form of payment. These guys can see that when you click on Pay With, you can choose CTF along with XRP, Bitcoin, Solana, ETSD, and many other cryptocurrencies. In fact, this is said to be the biggest shift of wealth ever. Now, I'll put links to everything in the description below, so you should definitely check them out and do your study. As always, though, I'm not a financial expert, and you